It's not over. Though a part of me is standing in the ground, this love is killing me, but you're the only one. It's not over. Love me some Daughtry. That's my theme for summer. It's not over till it's over. Welcome back. I, Jennifer from GlitterandJams. I, reluctantly, just being honest here, I'm headed to my classroom for the first time since June, whatever, when I packed it up for the summer, and I have not looked back. This is the first year that I have not done summer school in a very, very long time. And this is honestly the first year that I haven't really done a lot of school stuff during summer. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. I guess I just actually went on vacation. In my brain, at least. Didn't really go anywhere, except for the trip with my daughter to Florida, which was awesome. We haven't done any family trips. It just hasn't worked out. So we'll probably do something later. Maybe in the winter when it's nasty out, we can go do something fun. But yes, I'm headed to my classroom. Honestly, I could not have gone in any earlier than this week because they just got my room put back together. Well, you know, when you're a teacher, you know what that means, put back together. That doesn't actually mean it's put back together. That just means everything got shoved back in the room after being shoved out of the room so they could clean the floors and the walls and things. Yeah, so I will take you with me. I'm a little scared. If you remember from my classroom pack-up vlog, you saw how much stuff that was up on top of the cabinets. My foot is still giving me problems. It's not all the way healed yet, and every once in a while those nerves just zing because they're still healing and coming back. And so I don't trust myself going up and down on a ladder. So my husband is actually going to go with me over the weekend sometime, probably this weekend, and do like hand things down to me from the ladder so I can take them down. But today I'm just gonna do stuff that's on the floor. I brought a few things to take in, nothing big and heavy because my foot, and I'm feeling kind of lazy, honestly. And I've got time to drag stuff in. Plus, I kind of want to reacclimate myself to the space I have and try to figure out where I'm going to put these wonderful things that I've bought to add to my room to make sure I actually have space. I may need to take some things out so I can add some things in. But we'll see how that goes. So this week's been kind of a bummer. The weather, it was really rainy today, and it's been working on being rainy like all week, and so if you've seen any of my other vlogs, you know that my head is a barometer, and anytime the pressure fronts come through, especially the high pressure fronts, I get a horrid headache. And I've had one every day this week. All day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I woke up with the same headache. It has not really gone away. I've taken like Excedrin migraine, and that has dulled it a little, but it's still not gone, and so I kind of have to be careful. Like when I lean over, there's a lot of sinus pressure. So, you know, it's still there, hanging on, like an annoying little thing that it is. But you just, you know, you deal with it, you move on, you do what you got to do. So, yeah. My daughter is at home in bed still, the teenage summer life, just sleeping as late as you want and doing whatever. No big deal. She's going to have a rude awakening in a few weeks, though, I can tell you. It's going to be a sad, sad day when she has to set that alarm again. Me too. I'm going to have a rude awakening, too. Although, I have not really slept in this entire summer. I mean, normally during the school year, I get up at 5:30 because it takes a good 25 minutes to drive to my classroom. Okay, so apparently my camera ran out of space. So I fixed that. I think I was saying that I needed to run some errands, blah, 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 take something to the high school, whatever. Just dropped that off. Now I'm going to head to my building, which is across town. And I will take you with me, and you can see all the sadness of my room. I'm a little nervous to see what it looks like with everything just all more discombobulated than when I left it, which probably wouldn't really be any worse than what it was when I left it, but we shall see. Hopefully nothing was damaged. I'm hoping, because I really don't want to have to do anything about that. So, positive thoughts, yes, hoping good things, and I will check back with you when I get there. I just kind of wanted to show you my beautiful tree-lined road that I get to go down to my school. And there's the parking lot. And there's our beautiful building that's been redone. It was the original school building in this area. Let's kind of drive around and let you see, because I'm going to go to the back, I think. I might go in and say hi to the office ladies. I don't know, they're probably at lunch. But there's the admin section in the preschool. And then you see the original building. And there's the gym. It's a very pretty building. Very, very pretty. And I'm going to go around the back, I think, because I just don't feel like walking all those hallways and stairs and stuff. And really, there's not many people here. I wonder if there's some kind of meeting, because there's some fancily dressed kind of people looking in the window when I came by. So I'm going to go around. Right. That's where our building used to be, up there where there's nothing but a playground. They tore the building down. So looks like they're doing some, maybe working on some water pipes or something through there. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of a drive or something. Maybe they made a new driveway. That'd be cool. Anyway, driving around the back here. There are some houses back here. Here's the back side of the building. And we'll see what's what back here. I got special permission to park back here last year because of my foot and how it was really hard for me to walk everywhere. So let's see if we can park. Let's park over here. I used to park up a little bit. I'll just park over here because it'll be out of the way more. This is where the buses come, back here to pick the kids up and drop them off. See, it's in there. It's just so pretty back here. It'd be nice to just have lunch out here, but who has time for that? Okay, moment of truth. Here it is. Everything is not where it belongs at all. Not at all. Everything's been moved because everything's been pulled out and cleaned. And this is my scary, scary classroom. I've already got a pile of papers waiting for me. Look at this. All of this needs to be put away. Scary. Yeah. The rug looks awesome though. Look at that. They cleaned it so well. My board's the same as when I left it. There's my in there. But what I don't get is, why did they move stuff back here? Because I told them I already cleaned this, but you know, whatever. Everything's moved from where I... What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Look at that thing. Ew. It's like a millipede or something. Gross. There's my refrigerator. Things are falling down. Okay. Time to get to work. That is not mine. That red thing right there. Not mine. Here goes something. me show you the progress that I've made. This is almost put completely back together. Got this put back. This will be from my class list. This needs to be organized. There's my listening station. Of course, I'll take the owls down because that's our reading levels. There will be a cubicles unit here for my math bins, which are here right now. You may remember them from a previous vlog. So I haven't gotten to do anything with this area because I don't have the thing to put these in, but it's at home. I'll be bringing that next time when my husband comes, and then I can put my classroom library back together. There's the writing station table that I need to put back together, but like I said, I can't put anything back until I get these organized. This is a mess still over here. I do have these where they're going to go, the math and the literacy centers and stations. I'm playing around with putting my reading table back here, but I don't know if it's going to work because I need to have my bookshelf back here to hold my things, so we'll have to see. But my curtains are up now. Hey, I took them home and washed them. And then I got some things kind of organized back here a little bit. Those need to be gone through, and a lot of things need to be moved or pitched. And then, of course, I can't do a lot with this stuff because I don't want to put anything on my desk, since my rug that goes under my desk right here is at home. It needs to be vacuumed and maybe spot cleaned before I bring it. So I'll bring that next time. But I got my lantern that was knocked down back up. I poked my Mrs. Bond letters back up on the wall, and that wall hanging there that was crazy is fixed. I put most of my stuff back. I found my Keurig in a box, so I got that put back in my little tiny cubicles unit with my little office supplies. And then my microwave and refrigerator and things. And this is one of the 3 cubicles units that I will have in my classroom. This used to be over there to hold those for math. I have another one at home exactly like this one with 12 spots, and it's going to go over there to hold the math things. I have bins to put in this one to hold all of the stuff in these 4 Sterilite drawer units, so I can move those out of here. I'm going to take them home and use them for storage at home, because I think that I'll be able to store a lot more in the bins. And right now I've got stuff in these, and there's also some stuff in other places because it wouldn't all fit, and so I need to go through those and organize. And I want to put all my read alouds for each month in there, and activities I like to do. Down here is where all the foundations tubs will go. They look like these with lids. They are all stacked right up there right now, and they'll come down when my husband comes on the weekend to help me. But I got some stuff pulled out of my closet. There's my step and the rugs that the kids can sit on, and all my CDs and dry erase markers and things for the board. I got my CD player put back, and my little drawer unit for my lesson plans, my activities for each day. And I don't have everything pulled out of there that I stored in there for the summer, but I'll go through that. This, I think, is going to become a STEM station, because when I clean those out and the other ones that I have, I should have room to put these things in like one of those or maybe 2 of those. And then I can use this for just different STEM items, which I think will be great. There's my trampoline, and my share chair is kind of back there. You can kind of see it right there. And then this is where my reading table was. That bookshelf fits there so nicely. And I started realizing when I was cleaning out the cubbies here, where I had stashed all of these little things, that I don't know where I'm going to put things if I don't have this bookshelf to put them on. And these are not for the kids to use on their own. Well, this is obviously just mine and this. But these things are things I use during reading groups. And so if I have my reading groups all the way across the room over here, I'm not sure where all that's going to go. So that's something I need to think about. But it's looking a lot better. I pulled everything that I had stored in the cubbies out, except for the things for the kids. So they have their Pictionaries, and then these are their supply boxes, and they're labeled with their student number. The lids are all down here. And so I kind of want to clean those out a little bit, wipe them out. And then I'll have I'll either do it or my daughter will maybe put them in the bottoms of these cubbies for each kid. This is my guided reading books, and we're supposed to be getting a whole new set, which is why I'm getting another one of those white cubicles units, but with 9 spots in it, and that will go here to hold all my leveled books. So I think that will be good. And that's another reason why I'm thinking I might move my table back. Ugh, decisions. When you rearrange your room, it's always a headache. And then I found some random bags of cookies from our Mother's Day and Father's Day thing, and they're still good, so we'll have some little treats. And then all of this needs to come down still, but I'm not going to climb up and down the ladder by myself. My husband can help me with that. He said he would come on Saturday and help me do that, but most of the stuff's put back. And these things have a place to go, which is great. Like, I know exactly where all of that goes, so that won't be too much of a nightmare. The things that are in these tubs are things that need to be put away. I haven't even opened them. A couple of them are empty. Like, I think this one might be empty. And then these boxes are another set, class set of those little supply boxes, which I think I'll put in the first grade closet on my shelf, because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They don't need to sit in here taking up space. But I have like decorations for fall in one of these, and I have some pineapple things in a couple of these, and some just random things from my desk in one of them. So I just need to clean those out. But mostly I have a whole bunch of little things to put away and kind of organize. So I'll give you an overview from the doorway. Let me back up here. So here's what it looks like right now. It's looking a lot better. I'm going to go slow so you can kind of see. I have a lot of floor space right now. I only have 8 desks, if you've noticed. I do flexible seating, so they can choose to sit at a desk, they can choose to get a bath mat and sit on the rug or around the room anywhere. I have clipboards. I also have, I don't know if you can see them, a pile of bean bags. They can get bean bags, and there's some cushions up here that I just brought. So they'll have lots of choices of where to sit. But that's what my room looks like right now. And it is about 4 o'clock, so I've been here, well, good, almost 4 hours, not quite. But that's what it looks like right now. Huh, I need to take down those teeth. Those are from last year's kids. We track when we lose teeth because that's an important thing in first grade when you lose teeth. Of course, I'll have to redo my schedule over here because it will change. That's okay. And all of these 4 things will be gone because all of that stuff's going to go in that white unit in bins just like this. And they're at home right now, and I need to get some more for the one of these that is going to go over here to replace this thing, and then maybe I can use that for cinchers or something instead of something else. I don't know, or maybe I'll just take it apart and store it in my closet until I can find a use for it. I don't know, something to think about. So that is my room right now. I think it looks a lot better. I've made a lot of progress. Things are basically back where they need to go, the major things. So that was my goal for today, was to make a lot of progress, and I think I did. I found some things from my partner teacher's room in here. Like, I had an extra one of these giant rolling bookshelves, and I didn't notice right away until I looked over there again and went, I don't have 3 of those. Plus there was another one of these little bookshelf things, but they were red. And I'm like, I don't have a red one of those. I believe that is hers. So I took them back to her classroom right across the hall. She's just right over here. Right there is my partner teacher's room. So I just rolled it across there for her. And I'm saving all of these tissue boxes for STEM activities. And I've got this giant box that I'll probably save. I don't know. Let me show you. I cleaned up my closet a little bit. But I have my science drawers here that used to sit on top of that ledge, I guess you call it, where those kind of aqua colored fabric bins are. And I don't think I want these out anymore because I can get to them. I'm thinking about just leaving them in here, honestly, and seeing how that works because I want less clutter. I have a lot of my like math things in here too, like units and things I could just grab. And then these are my math tubs that have, each unit broken down. So I just pull one out as I'm working on it. These don't need to be out in the room. The kids don't need access to it. I just do. So I just take whatever tub I'm working on at the time, whatever unit, and just pull it out and keep it by my desk. And then I found these awesome, I think I may have shown you this earlier in the summer. These are chalkboard little things that I can write on with chalkboard markers or just chalk. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use them for. I'm planning to replace something in here already with that. And there's some empty boxes right there, so I can put some things. And then I've got all of the stuff. Just stuff, like centers, games. Like I think all of these are centers. And then I've just got like, I don't even know what some of this is. Puzzles, games. These are still packed from when we moved into this building going on 5 years ago, because there was so much to do and I just kind of shoved it in the closet. There's my election stuff, which I won't need for another 4 years. Anyway, there's a lot of things in here that are very useful, but you know how it is. You just don't have enough time to do everything. I have all kinds of things stored up there. Extra supplies. I don't know if you can see, but there's like scissors in here from summer school several years ago. I've got games galore for like small group, which is great. And that's what all of these are right here, are math games. It's just finding the time. So, yep. So that's my room now. I think it looks a lot better. I'm going to be coming in again on Saturday with my husband, and he can help me move my desk out so I can put my rug down. It'll go underneath here. It's that chevron. It's about the same color as those drawers, blue and white. I'll go under there and then put that back on top and get that arranged. But I left it pretty clear because there's no point in putting it all on there and taking it all off again. So I think I'm happy with how things look now. I feel a little better. I was kind of dreading coming because of this, but once I get started, it wasn't too bad. So thanks for joining me, and I will show you more progress next time I come in. Bye.